Hey YouTube, this is your girl Simply Love, and I'm here to do your monthly reading for you. Got 3 more y'all left, okay, before I'm done my monthly readings, and I had to do my readings in between, I had to do these in between my readings that I'm doing, so that's why they're scattered and all over the place. Apologize for that, but this for Sun, Moon, Rising of the sign of Leo. And I know in my Aries video, you know, I said, here's Leo. Did you see that? I know I said Leo, but it's not. It's Aries for that one that I said Leo in. I tried to sketch it out in the beginning, but didn't do too good of a job on it because I didn't want to do it all over again. I felt those messages were very important. But this is for the sign of Leo, okay? The other video that I said Leo in, please know that it's for Aries, okay? So, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Leo. Remember these energies. Look, what I want you to do is look below in the description and follow me on INSTANTGO. My email, I'm sorry, my address is there. Wow. My link is there. Just click on it. It'll take you to INSTANTGO. If you have some quick answers that you need to know right away, I will be able to accommodate you, you know, really, really fast. Okay, I have some services on there, and I have some some things that you can purchase, like t-shirts and coffee cups. Okay, if you can't get on there, you can contact me if you'd like to have my t-shirts or coffee cups. They are on my community site. You can go on the community tab on my YouTube page here in Simply Love, and you will see what my t-shirts look like and my coffee cups. I haven't updated my website yet because I've been having so much stuff that I'm doing, so that's really on the back burner for now, for a while, for a little bit, until I get everything else that I have in my head that I want to get out. I opened up a new channel which is called BUMPSQUAD TV. You guys can go over there and check it out. I haven't done too much yet, but I do have a lot that I'm going to be doing over there. So go on there and join up. Give me your comments, suggestions, some things that you want me to do over there. It's going to be exciting. Interviews, going to be talking to people live, things like that over at that Bump Squad. We're going to be getting buck wild over there. So the link is below in the description. Just click on it. It'll take you over to the Bump Squad. Go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell. With that being said, all the messages that we're receiving from Spirit and your ancestors that are going to be general, okay? Some things may resonate to some, but not for all. But you are welcome to, you know, use your other signs, your Venus, your rising, and your moon sign. You can, and sun. You can go over to the other videos and check those out. There may be some messages there. Okay. The outcome's going to resonate to some and not for everyone. And just remember, the messages that Spirit sends in for me to deliver to you is going to be, it could go vice versa. And when I say vice versa, I mean that it can go your way or your partner's way, okay? The other side. This is also for cross watchers as well, okay? Because I do two spreads, okay? So it's enough information for you and enough information for the cross watchers as well. And when I say cross watchers, because you got to break this stuff down. Some people just don't understand, okay? And some people don't understand that we are just, you know, messengers. We're not the one that's getting these information and just like being like, you know, like making up stuff in our head and stuff like that. We are getting messages through Spirit, your angel guides, your ancestors, who are very much alive and kicking. Because if they weren't, these messages wouldn't relate to anybody at all, okay? Let's be real. They see, they know all, and they want your best interests at heart. Okay, so the court cards has no gender in these readings, okay? Because why? We're reading for everybody in the world, just like you would read in a newspaper. Some things are going to resonate, some things are not. Okay, spirit guides, Ancestors, what messages do you want to relate for the sign of Leo? What do you have to say for the sign of Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. We do take your messages with great appreciation and with love. We do. We accept your messages. We understand that you have our best interests at heart, regardless of what comes out of the readings. You see it, you see clearly, you know, and you understand. So your messages are appreciated no matter what they are. We know they're for our best good. So thank you, Spirit, and thank you, Ancestors, for using us to deliver your messages in truth and in love. Amen. All right, Leo, 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 Leo. Okay. Okay, so what we have here, Leo, right off the bat, we have the Magician. So, Spirit, this is major arcana card. So Spirit saying, look, we're giving you all this energy. We're giving you the cups. We're giving you the pentacles, which is money. We're giving you cups, which is love, and you know, and they're all the energies are here are the majors. Okay, like the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Coin. Did I say coins already? Oh, the Ace of Wands, which is the fire signs. Okay, all these are aces on this table, so you're able to use that magnificent energy to create whatever it is you want to create. Okay, but somebody's indecisive. Okay, somebody's indecisive with the Two of Swords. Two of Swords represents Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra energy, though. So this could be Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for some of you or your partner. Remember, they can go vice versa. So with the Two of Swords, somebody has a heart over head decision to make, okay? Somebody maybe not wanting to make that decision right yet because they're not looking at it. You see in this picture where they got their back turned on the situation at hand right there. See that? See those choppy waters? It's like almost like a storm back there. And see those two swords, and they're cutting a red ribbon. They're going like it's that means choice. What choice do you want here? You can't make that choice until you face it. So some of y'all need to just turn around. And in some of the tarot cards, it shows a woman sitting down with two swords crossed over her and blindfolders on, okay? This is a different version from, you know, creative people out here that sees things differently or helps you to see things more practical. These are my practical decks right here. So this person's got their back turned. They might as well have blindfolders on because they're not looking at the situation, but they know it's there because of that quarter moon. Okay, that quarter moon there knows that it's telling me they know already, but they're refusing to see and not making a decision right now. Or somebody's at their crossroads and still not making a decision. Also could talk about two people. You need to be made choice of two people. So here is the Five of Swords. Again, y'all getting a lot of air energy, Leo. All right, and this is with the Five of Swords. This is talks about, if you can look at the card and tell what they get. Somebody's trying to be dominant. Somebody's trying to overpower somebody else. Somebody wants to control. All right, in a relationship, somebody's very controlling, and they got to have everything their way or the highway. All right, they're never going to let you win in a situation, so that's controlling energy. Somebody's overstepping their boundaries when it comes to a relationship. Somebody could be, you know, in deception mode, thinking deceptively, not being honest, okay? Doing anything means necessary to get what they want. Okay, these two came up. All right, we got the Ace of Rods and Temperance. Temperance is a major arcana card. Ace of Rods talks about here we go. Ace of Rods talks about somebody wanting to start a new beginning, all right? Passionately, happily, excitedly. They're excited to cross over there. They're excited to let go of something and start something new. Somebody's happy about that, okay? And Temperance is here to say Major Arcana, which is who? Spirit, okay? Spirit come to a conclusion that, you know, somebody has to balance their self, or somebody has balanced their self, okay? Balance their emotions with Temperance. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Taurus. No, not Taurus, Sagittarius. Sorry about that. With that balancing act. Once you decide to move forward from somebody who's very controlling, once you make that decision, I feel like there's going to be a balance established with you in your life, Leo. If it's not you, somebody else, or the other person, or your cross watcher. Okay, got the Queen of Pentacles. We're talking about this could be somebody who is a mother. Queen. Remember, there's no gender here, but it could be a woman, could be a male as well, where somebody could be a child, okay, or somebody's just wanting to make it on their own. Somebody's doing well all by themselves. They don't need nobody else, okay? They're happy and content alone, doing their own thing, creating their own life, making things happen for themselves. Remember, creations is something that you don't have to buy into or put into it because you created it. It's there. It's in stone. No money, no nothing can ever come between that. Your creation. But what you're praying for is something that you have to give into over and over and over again. That's a low level, lower level type situations, the entities that you're dealing with, because they make deals, but they want something in return always. But when you create something of your own, there's nothing that you owe anybody, okay? No spirit that you owe, nothing. Nine of Pentacles, somebody is like, again, independence. Could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Somebody's just independent and they're just waiting. You know what I'm saying? They're just like at peace and you know, on their own and, you know, doing well for themselves. Somebody's willing to wait. Somebody's taking a break. We got a lot of things about, you know, you Leos, like taking a break. If it's not you, your partner. With the four, somebody, you just want peace. You know, somebody's by themselves and happy to be by themselves. They're happy and passionate, and you know, to get out of this relationship that is somebody's trying to control or have all the control over. Control freak, a selfish person, okay? Even if some of you come up pregnant, you still rather be by yourself than to be with somebody who's controlling. You're happy, you know, you're at peace, resting. Some of you could be giving birth to this child by yourself, okay? And here's Justice, to make the wrongs right, okay? Justice is Major Arcana, so that's Spirit saying, look, we got this energy of justice here that's going to make things right, whatever was wrong. Karma comes to those who put karma out there for themselves. The only karma you get is the karma you put out there for your own self. So what do you expect to get? What you put out there. That's how the universe works for you. Whatever you put out there, that's what they're going to give you, honey. And if it's karma, that you done something, then that's what you're going to get. Why? Because you the one put it out there. See, you create what you want. All right? By doing, by the choices that you make. Okay? By the choices that you make. That's what you receive in return. Whether good, whether it be good, whether it be bad. I feel like here somebody wants a brand new beginning, starting a new beginning after. Some of you may just be getting divorced. Some of y'all going to see Judge Judy. Judge Judy don't play, okay? It's my Judge Judy card. When if it has something to do with divorce or something like that, she's going to just like bring the hammer down and make things right. And balance the situation out. Make sure everything is fair and just. This one here is somebody just starting all over again, new beginnings. Some of you could be coming up with a lump sum of money, and it could be due to a child that's being a child in the midst of a breakup or letting go of somebody. So somebody may be getting child support. That's what I'm hearing for some of you. So if somebody made a child and ran off and left you, okay, their justice is coming. They're going to have to pay. Okay, Spirit, what else? Okay, here we go. They lean back. Lean back. Okay, Leo, we have the devil. Somebody's rocking some, somebody's in a, you know, in a toxic relationship. Okay, some toxicity there. Okay, hope I said that right. Two of Pentacles because of some juggling. Two people. This is the reason why you're alone or by yourself and left a relationship, or your partner. They doing the big me, you, and her, or him. I forget how the song goes. I forgot how it goes, but you know what I'm talking about, okay? So somebody feels left out in the cold, you know. That's an earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Somebody feeling like they have to fend for themselves, okay? Somebody feels as though somebody really let them down and just took off and left them with nothing, absolutely nothing. But that's okay because there is help here, all right? All you have to do is turn around and look. There's help. Okay. So somebody's grown cold. There's another a queen or king here that's ice cold, okay? They done shut off their emotions. They no longer emotionally tied up with this situation. That's why there's a sense of being left out in the cold, because somebody was being cold as hell. And they just sliced this stuff right on up and just kept it moving, okay? Because that's what the king or queen does. And it could be because of some inner turmoil, conflict, gossip, other people involved, okay? Naysayers, negative people around you, competition, all kind of stuff like that going on. That's what made this person, you or this other person, grow cold. Too many people in the picture, too much shit going on, drama, all kind of stuff. Third parties, people trying to tell you what to do, or it could be competition, battle of the egos, you name it with that. You name it with that one there. That 5 of rods, you know, that's a fire energy, which is your energy, okay? Okay. So somebody just said, I was getting ready to say that word. You know, I'm serious, y'all. I don't mean to be cussing and stuff like that, but I got a spirit guide that was here physically, and even in the afterworld, they still, you know, they use a lot of curse words, which, you know, hell, they don't, in spirit, you know, you do what you want to do, and it's not going to affect anybody, okay? Why can't we be that way on, unless you're, you know, personally calling somebody names and stuff like that. This is just, you know, language. It's part of the language. It is what it is, okay? But I got this spirit guide that jumps in me and wants to say, not jumps in me, but says things, and I hear it. It just, and I say it exactly how I'm hearing it. And there's a lot of cursing involved sometimes. So don't get me wrong, you guys. It's not cursing at you. It's just using the words. But anyway, I try to watch it, though, from what I used to. Anyway, we got the Ace of Swords. Some of you could be dealing with a Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. All right? And they're putting a stop to something. They see the light now. Everything is shed. The light has shed. The sun is shining. Somebody's gotten clarity and truth regarding a situation, and they're putting a stop to it. Okay. That's all I got for you there. Okay. So some of you are having endings and new beginnings, okay? Because you found out something regarding a relationship, a couple, that there's some infidelity, or there's somebody just like too much to bear. They want everything their way. They're very bossy, very pushy. And some of you are just ready to cut that out of your life and go in on your own. Okay, we're the King or Queen of Pentacles for some of you out there. So we're vibing off of a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Sometime in the, you know, as far as the King of Pentacles or the Queen of Pentacles, that could be Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, like I said, the signs aren't too important. Okay, we got 2 that fell down here. So we're talking about somebody who is independent and grounded. They're very grounded and very stable and very focused in their life. They got a lot of stability. And the 3 of Wands, which is your energy, okay? These are energy cards, okay? The energy that's coming across here where, like, somebody is single and by themselves and they're okay because of a 3 of Wands talking about, you know, 3 things or 3 people. It may be due to a third party, or it's just because somebody made up their mind and seen their ships coming in. They rather go, they, you know, made a decision. They planned and made a decision to just, they see something elsewhere that's more positive for them in their life. And with the 8 of Swords, it talks about, you know, somebody who is a air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, who is trapped. Somebody's thinking negative things going on in their head, and that's what's keeping them trapped. They may, you know, somebody might be like pretending that everything is okay, but inside their mind, they're not expressing themselves. They're just letting things, they're just letting whatever rides in their head and taking that to face value when it's probably not even happening. So somebody's like tripping for some of you, or your partner may be. They're tripping and they're overthinking, and that's what's keeping them trapped inside their head. But on the outside, they're trying to play it cool, okay? But inside, they all messed up, okay? Okay, we got the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups talks about somebody being disappointed. Remember, I told you somebody's acting all calm and cool and stuff like that, but inside, they all messed up in the head. And, you know, they're messed up mentally and emotionally. You or this other person messed up mentally and emotionally. Somebody's crying over spilt milk and stuff, okay? And here's the 7 of Cups. There's confusion, okay? Somebody's all up in their emotions, heavy. There's confusion here. Somebody's confused. Somebody's head is all up in the clouds. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to think. Matter of fact, they're not even thinking. They're thinking what they want to think. They're all disconnected. You or this other person. Somebody could be drinking too, because I'm looking at, you know, too many cups here too. Somebody could be drinking, trying to drink their problems away. Yep, and here's the Queen of Cups, King or Queen of Cups, okay? This is an actual person. See them cup cards coming up like that? When cup cards come up like that, I hope I don't look dark to y'all, because this lighting, I don't know what's going on. It may be just my screen. Maybe it's just me. But he or she, this is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So some of you may be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, which is your own sign. And this could be having something to do with your cross watching as well, because this is the second drawing here of the cards. Somebody wants to extend their love, okay? And they want happiness. Somebody may be successful at that, extending their love after going through a hard period, a grieving time. Or somebody left, for some of you, left somebody in the cold, okay? Somebody left somebody, they made a decision to leave. with the Three of Wands there, and it's got somebody all up in their head and their emotions, crying over spilt milk, something that has come to an end, is done. They offered their love to someone else, or you offer your love to someone else that makes you happy, brings you happiness. Okay, and somebody's gone for good. They don't experience this happiness now, this love offering. Now they're gone. With the Chariot, it could be with a Cancer. With the Sun, it could be you, some kind of fire energy, or air too. You know, because it's in the air, it's in the atmosphere, and air is in the atmosphere, and the Sun represents, you know, heat. So that's fire. So that could be an air and a fire energy to me. All right, and this Chariot, somebody just taking off and not looking back. Okay, they're happy. They're happy. They're satisfied. They're content. Now, either this is you or somebody around you. Okay, whatever it was, it's not anymore. It's done. Somebody's moved on for sure. Either you guys or your cross watcher or whatever the energies. They're gone. They're done. And don't look at it as they're coming back, because they're not. When the Chariot's in movement, they don't make no stops. They don't turn back around. They just keep moving. So if any of that was on any of y'all mind, if somebody's coming back, I keep hearing that somebody. Okay. Okay, some of you need to seek it says fortune teller. All right, so some of you may need to get a reading or something, you know, get some type of advice from a reader, spiritualist, a fortune teller. Some of you may be doing that already. Some of you may have gotten confirmation or something already about this relationship for some of you. Some of you are watching readers or here on YouTube. Some of you are looking in the papers and stuff, trying to find out where things are going to go for you, okay? But some of you are going to need to get confirmation so you can see what's coming up for you. Okay, yeah. Actions, I'm sorry. This is actions. This card even has look, it got a lion in there, an elephant, and some other kind of stuff. These are called I like them. They're wacky cards, but no, this says actors. I was right the first time. So, to me, actors talking to me like somebody was in this for, and they wasn't being for real. They were acting, okay? They were acting. Somebody could have been acting up, okay, for some of you, but for a lot of you, somebody was just like, you know, playing a role. They was just like doing stuff to fit in or to make you feel like, or you could have been doing this to somebody where you just was acting with somebody. You wasn't really being real. It was just an act. It was all just a facade. It was a facade because it, you know, that looked like a circus, and circus stuff is a facade. It's just like, foreigners. Okay, foreigners is telling me, you know, some of you could have been dealing with somebody from another country, another nationality, someone out of your own race or something, like different race, different cultures, different countries. Okay. Some of you, I'm hearing maybe from the service or something. You know, you dealt with somebody that was over in another country who was involved with foreigners or something. Maybe somebody left somebody for a foreigner to go way, way. Hit the comment section if somebody relates to that, what that is talking about, please. Thank you. Okay, Leo, let's get some more stuff going on. We're just going to keep it rolling, okay? Yours is going to be a little over 30 minutes. Okay. It's time to raise your standards, okay? That's like the Queen of Swords in the tarot deck to me, raising your standards. Thinking more of yourself, flying high like the eagle, knowing you're worthy. The inner child, bring out the inner child in you, okay? Look at things like childlike, like when we first come here, like don't let this world get you down. There's a song by Earth, Wind, and Fire, That's the Way of the World, and they talk about, listen to that if you can, Earth, Wind, and Fire, That's the Way of the World. It's called Way of the World. And they talk about, you know, stay like a child. You know what I'm saying? Not childish acting. Be an adult, but stay childlike. You know, because when you're childlike, or when we were childlike, we didn't let nothing bother us. You know what I'm saying? It's like we were free when we were children because we were innocent. So maintain your innocence, okay? That's basically what they're saying. Maintain your innocence. Don't let this world get you down, okay? Stay like a child, okay? And letting go. You know, some things you just got to let go. You can't hold on to things forever, okay? Especially if it's not meant to be. Let it go and move on. I got a swivel chair, okay, and I got my computer on it. That way I can turn it anywhere I want to instead of me rolling. Okay, so here we go. Okay, Leo. I gotta get me something to drink after that. I've been emptying water bottles. Okay, 6 contract. It's like the justice card talks about balance. There may be a broken contract, something. Justice to this is like justice, a contract. You could be talking about a marriage here, okay, and something, you know, justice wears a blindfold because they don't want to be prejudiced or anything like that. They want to do it from supposed to be, well, this is spirit, so spirit is the real deal. They really do things the way it's supposed to be done by the actions that you create, okay? That's their justice system. Their justice system is like built in inside of you. You create whatever karma that comes up, whatever energies that you throw out there, there's your justice. That's how I'm reading this. All right? So, anxieties, again, somebody's freaking out here, you or your partner. Somebody just can't get it together. They're all upset and worried. And it could be, you know, from this contract, it might be a broken contract for some of you. So work on your fifth chakra. Just type it in YouTube and you know, all kind of meditation music, meditations will come up about your 5th chakra, okay? You can get the guided ones if you don't know what you're doing. So find out what else, what answers or something, advice and stuff like that we can get. I really like to keep these at 30 minutes because it's for what? 30 days, okay? For the month. they're saying don't stop, keep moving, don't stop, no, keep on moving, don't stop, no, and communicate clearly. Let somebody know what's on your mind. Don't be all in your head and your emotion. Don't be too overly mentally, and don't be too overly emotionally. Pull yourself together and communicate clearly. Choose a new direction. All right, choose a new direction. And one more is compromise. Some of y'all refusing to see a situation. And as long as you refuse to see a situation, wait a minute, I'm sorry. Yeah, control again. There's somebody who's got control issues. And they need to pull themselves together. They can either it's you or someone else. You got some serious control issues because it was all over your reading about control. All right, so what you need to do is work on that heart chakra. Get that heart right with spirit, okay? For some of you, or for some of you, it's your partner. And dreams are coming true for some of you out there. All right? But you got to pull it together here. Get out of your control. Get out of control issues. And these are my cards here that I've written up on some index cards. I will be putting them on regular decks, and I'm going to be selling them. It's like, help me to come up with a name with them. It's just like some, give you something to think about. That's all it is, something to think about. You can put it in the comment section and help me know what to call. I think they're going to be like over 50 cards, maybe about 50 of things that I've written down. But I already written down 12 of them of what I do have already for this month's reading, to give you an idea of what's coming out. So karma came out here. Karma came out for the sign of Leo. And simply love is saying, giving you something to think about is be kind, be fair, be honest, be true, and all things will come back to you. What goes around comes back around. We talked about karma in your reading here. A couple of times we talked about it. So just be careful what you put out in the universe, because you're your own judge and juror. Depends on what you throw out there. Good or bad. Remember that. That's the reality of it all. It ain't had nothing to do with man and his contradictive ways, because he changes things all the time and keeps people in confusion. Staying balanced and in tune with spirit keeps you out of confusion, and it sets you free. I hope that made sense to you all. If you need a personal private reading, look down below. You'll be able to contact me and get you going here. All right? Take care, you guys. I'll see you mid-month. Bye.